We were talking about carbs and keto, and basically how it's like diets always go through different like phases and different this and that. And it's funny how the pyramid, it's almost like the pyramid has kind of give up on what they thought, because now I think everybody's got in their mind like carbs are the enemy. Like carbs are very, very bad, which there is like bad carbs and good carbs, but a number is a number to me, but everybody's a little bit different on how they feel about things.
So you're on the carbs, or not carbs, but calories in, calories out type thing.
Well, I think that boils down to how I am. I like things straight out. I think people like to sugarcoat things. And, like I was talking about with calories, it's a set number.
Yeah.
Like it's literally the energy that your body burns.
Yeah.
Like that's the number. So like protein is 4 calories per gram. Carbs is 4 grams per, same thing, and fats are 9. That's how it always helped with me.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah, so a calorie is a principle of energy, kind of like fuel.
Yeah.
And so 1 gram of a carb is 4 calories. 1 gram of a protein is 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat is 9.
Like any fat, or like a
Don't matter
a
if
healthy
it's
fat, like a saturated, unsaturated, like it don't matter.
Think the thickest lard you ever seen, and the triglyceride unsaturated fat.
Yeah.
1 gram of fat is 9 calories. It should be what it is. I don't hold me, but I'm pretty daggone certain that's what it is.
Yeah.
It actually says that on the box of everything you eat too.
Yeah.
It'll say that like 944. And so a calorie is a literal like abbreviation for food. So like if you know how many calories your body can hold minus a little, and then that's how you lose weight. This is how I had success with it.
Yeah. I'd seen that recently, like somebody, seems like they ate nothing but Twinkies and they lost weight.
Yeah.
If they didn't eat, they cut it to like 1,500
Yeah.
Twinkies.
1,500 Twinkies?
Or 1,500 calories. And Twinkies, I don't know how many that'd be, probably like 2.
Yeah.
So that's really good that you bring that up. Let's talk about this acai bowl, right? It's 850 calories, right?
Yeah.
A Twinkie is like 200 calories.
Yeah.
So you could literally sit down and eat 5 Twinkies. Could you sit down and eat 5 Twinkies? Maybe.
1 every hour or something.
But now go on and get you a hot fudge cake. You think you can sit down and eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
And that's probably 8 to 1,000 calories. It's everything has different assessments. It's like
Give me 2.
that's what I'm saying. Give me 3, give me 4, give me 2,000. Here's a funny story about Manny is literally we would go to Sonic. So I used to work out really, really heavily. Like it was my life. And I almost still have that in me. Like I can't hardly just somewhat diet. I have to go hardcore diet.
Yeah.
So like right now, like I'm literally counting. I could tell you exactly how many calories I've had. Like I'm at like 2,100 or something a day. I know exactly how much fat, how much protein, how much carbs. That's the way my brain is wired.
How many are you doing?
So like
Calories
I'm
total.
aiming for 21 to 22, and then trying to get around 180 grams of protein and 180 grams of carbs, and that's just how I am. And different people are different, and so I see great success when I stick to it. That it's like it's hard when you just ain't got the motivation. But my trouble now is I'm creeping into my 30s, and then I'll be in my 40s, and then I don't want to be in bad shape. Or when I get older, I want to be in good physical shape.
I think kids brings that on a little bit too, because, before I've always been a big guy, and then it's like my dad had a heart attack, and I know this sounds mean, but the doctor was really nice. He was a little short, really thin, good shape, healthy Asian man.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I was going to say Indian.
yeah, he does. He was patting me on my shoulder, and he goes, "Your dad, he did okay. He's a big guy." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "In about 20 years," he said, "that's you."
Yeah.
And that kind of, it stung, but also he said it in a way that he wasn't making fun of me being big or nothing. He literally was saying like, I can look at you and just know that you're going to have to deal with this yourself. Stents, maybe open heart surgery, bypasses, whatever. You're going to deal with that. There's no even, I'm not even question. Like, it's not even like a guess. I know I can run and run the blood panel, whatever. I don't have to do any of that.
It's like
I can look at your stature and you have his genetics too. Like
he's gonna make you an appointment.
yeah, like we can make you an appointment in 2037 and we'll go ahead and get you, we're going to get you some stents before you have to do open heart surgery, do some preventative.
Just go ahead and measure or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But
A lot of them are like that though. I mean, and they should be.
he was a little blunt, but he was in a way that I didn't take offense to it because he was like trying to warn me. He wasn't like laughing at me or saying anything. He just said, that's you. And in a way, I hadn't never had nobody. I've had doctors say, it'd be good if you could lose some weight. They're nice about it. But usually they look at my blood panels and everything's great. I don't have diabetes or, anything like that. But that's only going to last for so long. Why you said in your 30s, I'm 36. When you're 46 and still carrying around that extra weight. So kids in general changed it because for me is I don't know. I don't want to see Porter standing there trying to decide if I need open heart surgery and I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you don't think about it.
I thought of that when he said that, like, okay, Porter and Bella and Harlan's going to be sitting in a waiting room because I couldn't take care of myself.
Yeah.
Or chose not to. Not that I couldn't. I chose like, this is good. I'm just going to eat it. And that really hit hard, and I've changed a lot of stuff over the past year, but I don't look at the calories. That's why I was curious. I always was a calories in and calories out guy, and I guess in a sense I still am being in a calorie deficit. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what it takes to lose weight in a sense. You have to be in some type of deficit,
Yeah.
But I've done better. Maybe it's because I got plenty of reserves.
Jeez. About to edit that up.
Blowed me away over here.
Gosh, it will not go away.
I figured I'd stop, but you know what I mean? Because you can cut it easier.
I just can't get away from it.
Get you some of your Mountain Dew, but not on camera. Let me get the Mountain Dew before you say your speech about you want to be healthy. Get to drink a Mountain Dew. What was I saying?
Recently, I quit drinking Mountain Dew.
just
recently.
3 seconds ago.
What was I talking?
Calories in, calories out.
Oh yeah, I've found I don't understand it really. I'm just now scratching the surface, but the longer I go without eating, the better I feel.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm not a doctor, but you listen to your body. If you've worked out, like your body can give you some hints, and if you're not too stubborn or whatever you want to call it to pay attention to it, if you'll kind of slow down and like you were talking about the nuggets, like you notice if I ate this, it really didn't bother me, but if I ate those, I don't feel right. And it's like it's telling you, like, dude, whatever's in those fries, just stop it, please.
Yeah.
With me, I've got a lot of inflammation, and I don't know how to explain it other than like every part of my body feels inflamed, feels swollen. I don't know, tender joints, like, you know what I mean? Like I can tell something's not right, head to toe almost. Like I'm just running on about 70%. But the longer I go without eating correctly with electrolytes, and I've got other things that we can talk about when I tell you exactly what I do in the morning, I feel great all day long with no food. But I'm not starving myself. I'm doing a certain regimen, and it may not work for you. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't fast their blood sugar, different things, but how it affects me is by the time I'm in hour 12 without food, I feel like my whole body is just like shrunk down. Like the swelling, the whatever you want to call, the inflammation is what I'm going to call it, has just not disappeared, but it's starting to be like, I feel a little bit normal now. I kind of don't feel rough getting up off the couch, or my toe joints really sore. And I wouldn't call it gout because there's no like swelling or heat. It's just like a soreness deep in there. and like every joint. You know what I mean? Like, and it's inflammation is what I'm fighting. So like the longer I go out without eating, some of this food is, I don't know. It's not good for us. I don't know the technical, each piece of the food and what's not yet. I'm figuring out like you were doing with the fries and I'm going to have to kind of see what bothers me. I'm going to have to eliminate some things.
Don't need to eat it at all, but so, sometimes you can't avoid it.
You're going to eat McDonald's at some point, but if you grab a 10-piece nugget, your body kind of is okay with it. Don't get the fries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get you some nuggets and live a normal life. You're going to probably eat them again,
They probably, might have fried them. They might stick them back in the fryer again and warm them up. So you never know what you're getting, really. But, yeah, I can tell the difference in it. And like you were saying, I've been doing that recently too. I've been skipping the breakfast thing and just waiting till lunch. And that's what I always used to do. Like when I was a kid, when I was younger, in high school, up to, I guess, 10 years ago, just started that thing where, everybody got to have a healthy breakfast first thing when your
big healthy
hit
breakfast.
The floor.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing, for the last few years. And I've gained weight. Now it's like if I just skip that, I feel a lot better.
My brain fog is not as bad. Yeah. Like everything is better. I know it sounds, and maybe it's some of the choices of food we buy and prepare and what I choose to eat. I'm sure it's got to do with some of the food I'm picking. Like I could probably go eat some blueberries or something. It may not hurt me, but I don't like it for breakfast exactly. So I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah.
So when I do eat something I do like, it inflames me, so I've been doing one meal a day, and the way I would tell anybody that's listening, like it don't work for everybody. I understand it. My wife can't do one meal a day. Her blood sugar is, you know what I mean? It don't act right. But also I've been practicing fasting for probably 3 years off and on here and there just for different reasons. And I feel like you can't just all of a sudden say, I'm going to fast 2 days tomorrow. They recommend like electrolytes, maybe doing some bone broth. So like I've been acclimated a little bit to it, but the fasting and eating, like say 6 o'clock in the evening, just enough time to have and I don't really meter it. I don't try to make bad choices and drink a bunch of pop or nothing. I don't drink pop, but best I can. I've drunk one or two, but like it's just a good meal. Like if we have a hamburger, I might take the top bun off of it and eat a hamburger. Then instead of making another one, I'll just get a couple of the patties and eat the patties. And I'll drink me some, maybe make me a Crystal Light lemonade or something, and you know what I'm saying? Like I eat good, but I try to pick away some of the things that's just useless. Like don't have 3 pops and 6 buns, like eat one set of burger buns, but you can have more patties if you're still hungry,
Yeah.
And maybe don't eat the chips with it, but eat good and full and do it 3 or 4 hours before you go to bed so you don't feel rough. Because I have sleep apnea, and you don't, and like acid reflux, and you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So you don't want to eat at like 9 and go to bed at 9:30 with sleep apnea and acid reflux. But not eating has been good. So like when you're calorie restricting, are you missing any meals? Are you shrinking the meals? Each one 3 a day? What?
So I want you to think about something. Like let's take like Justin's amount of calories, my amount of calories, your amount of calories are going to be different.
Yeah.
And that's what sometimes I get mad. I was like, if I was just 6'5", I ate the same amount of calories that I do right now, I'd be probably skinny as a rail because the taller you are, the more you need in general. But like the deal with fasting. And fasting's a great thing for most people because, like, let's say, I know for me, like 2,100 calories, that's 500 less than what my body, so 26 is my maintenance.
For right now, what you are right now, if you eat 26, you stay what you are right now. If
I'm at 26, that's where I stay, okay? You know how hard it would be for me to go cram 2,600 calories right now. That's the thing with fasting. It's like, if you're not trying to just eat a bunch of, like, pure sugar, it's hard to heat. I mean, you could probably eat 1,600, 1,800 calories, not 1,900, but eating that many calories in that little time of window is almost impossible.
And especially if you're trying to eat cleaner. Like you could eat nasty garbage food and get plenty of calories and get sick. But like if you were actually trying to eat some good protein and patties or hamburger patties if you do that, it's even harder in one meal to get 3,000 calories or 2,600 because you're actually eating decent food. It's dense and it fills you up, and it maybe only be 1,300 calories or 1,500 or something.
Yeah. So like the thing so like for me, I know 2,100 calories. So for me, I have to do more protein because I'm so used to eating almost. That's my thing. 26 is my maintenance, but where I play pickleball, sometimes that's burning 500 or 600 calories.
Yeah.
There's days I was eating 3,100 calories, 32 probably. And so for me right now, just switching, I have to push protein. Like I have to push it. If I don't, I'll be miserable, be starving to death. Like
protein is more filling, seems to last a little longer.
Protein, so there's a lot to it. The thing that the more protein, the better, because it's so filling.
Yeah.
And your body does have to work harder to burn it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you think it's what's easier for your body to burn, a oat or like a piece of chicken?
Yeah.
Like if you really think about it.
Well, that's like when I looked up like before basketball because I know I've played sports all my life, but I never really ate for the game, you call it. Like I just eat something and be like, oh, I probably shouldn't eat that before the game. But like you were saying, your body has to work so hard to work protein up. You don't sit down and eat like a steak and then go try to play 3 hours of basketball.
Yeah, it's just a harder. You want like a simpler. There's a lot of people just go to the gym with a rice cake or something. They're just like a Rice Krispie treat.
And a lot of that's just keeping like your blood sugar leveled off and everything where you don't, you know what I mean? Like a rice cake ain't even doing anything for you other than kind of knocking that edge off of like a starving or whatever you want to call it.
So it's actually helped me more this time. We've been dieting about 2 weeks. I went to the gym yesterday and I'm pretty sore. Like I haven't been in a while, but we've started dieting for about 2 weeks like everybody else on New Year's resolutions. And I've really been pushing the high protein. Well, even though like I'm sore, I should be way more sore. Like what I did yesterday. Like I did every body part pretty heavy weight because I used to work out pretty heavy too.
Yeah.
And that protein, getting that much protein in helps recover the muscles really quick. So that's a big thing for me. But that's how I am. Everybody's a little bit different when they diet. And it's so easy for people to point fingers and say, you know, you're a loser if you don't do this, if you're not doing Atkins, or, you know, a big thing in the weightlifting's like, you do CrossFit. Yeah. Now, like, CrossFit's like, you weightlift.
Yeah.
It's literally how it is. And CrossFit's like, to me, I think it's a way more superior thing than weightlifting. When you look at most people's weightlifting regimens, it's like 3 presses a chest. Well, I'm out of here.
High intensity interval training, HIIT training, CrossFit, that's what it is tough. Like, right. I dabbled in it a little before it was popular. Me and my sister did like P90X was a popular thing. And it was kind of like that. Some of it was kind of like body weight stuff and push-ups into like a jumping jack, you know, like just bursts of really intense stuff. But it's kind of like you said, everybody's body's different. Like my fasting deal that I said, like someone else, they may do better eating a breakfast and fasting the rest of the day. You know what I mean? And I do better skipping breakfast and eating at like 6. And I guess I end up in a calorie deficit because I don't really call it fasting unless I'm missing a meal. I go 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm calling it, I guess, time restrictive feeding is what it's really called.
Yeah.
That's the actual term because it's like you're fasting for 14 hours and you got like a 4-hour window you can eat or something. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And you're into bed.
I don't think we were ever meant, you know, to eat 3 meals a day anyway.
Some people eat 5, you know.
If you think about like early humans, you know, they didn't get up in the morning and eat breakfast.
They had to go hunt for it.
Yeah, they were going to chase something, go fish, catch fish. They may not eat till the evening every day.
Yeah, and
a lot of days went by they didn't eat anything.
Yeah, and a lot of it is like preservatives. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you killed something yesterday, you can't just lay it over to the side and
save it for breakfast.
Yeah, like you just
refrigerator.
ate it. Yeah.
It's what I was gonna say. So like now, like you look at Arnold, you know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is, like the greatest bodybuilder of all time. They asked him how he would do now. You know what he said? He said like it would be the easiest thing he'd ever done, because like the food that you can eat now versus back then, the options, like he's like, oh, you only eat fish, chicken, shrimp,
raw egg.
raw egg.
Yeah.
Now he's like, you can have hamburger any day a week. Because there's super lean hamburger meat and super, like this, the food options have went both ways. Like it's got really good and really fattening and really lean stuff that exists that is really healthy. So here's the thing I think about. Like I look at Justin, like I feel like I could out eat you any day of the week, and you've probably seen it.
You can.
But like Justin can kind of like out sweet me sometimes.
Yeah.
And I blame my wife. Like I used to not even eat sweets, and then she kind of throws them and they're there, and I'm like, sweet.
Yeah.
I just had something salty. I need something sweet.
But I've always been very like savory. I just like food.
Like gravy.
Just any kind of food.
I'm the same way. I don't order dessert basically. Like if we go to any kind of nice restaurant, I don't order dessert. I'm like, I like the appetizers. I'm eating, a steak, ribs, like you said, savory, good, hearty meat and potato food. I like my dessert like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Like, give me some cookies and milk or something like after I've done made it home and it's 10 o'clock at night. That's a bad habit, by the way, but that's dessert for me.
The problem we all face is just we're so busy. It's hard to make it work. Long term.
That's one reason fasting.
It works. Yeah,
it works for me right now.
Time to eat. But like if you don't get something that you can easily do every day, I feel like you're just wasting your time, because you hit it hard for a month or two and then you gain it right back. I've always kind of stayed the same. I feel like, I used to be skinny back when, you didn't have family, you didn't have kids slowing you down. And like right now, today, like Kennedy, she's 3. She wants me to sit and hold her for an hour, and I can't do nothing for an hour. It's just, and I hate to take that from her because she loves that.
Yeah.
And then if
that's
Sarah's
also a
home,
good moment for you. You know what I mean?
And if Sarah's home, she does the same thing. She has to have that solid hour in the morning when she wakes up, somebody holding her, watching TV or whatever, and she just slowly gets up.
That's a good memory.
Other kids didn't do that, and it's like it slowed me down. Before I get up and just go straight at it. And then now it's like you're sitting there and slowing you down, you're gaining weight, and then going and getting the kids and riding in the vehicle a lot more than you used to, and it's like
going to the different stores and like you find a lot of seat time.
You pass every restaurant.
Yeah.
On the way. You pack your lunch, and you're like, it probably no good. Go buy McDonald's here.
Signs everywhere, radio stations, check out this and then that one.
Yeah. It's harder as you get older. I don't see no way out unless you just don't have a job, where you can sit and plan every meal you make and stuff.
Well, see, my wife tries to cook healthy for us, and you wouldn't believe the stare downs I have with Bella to just like eat a piece of an egg or a little piece of steak. And what I explained to her is, as a dad, I guess you can get a little hateful sometimes, but what I try to get through to her is I try to do it in a funny way. And I'm like, sis, your body's like, hey, it's been a long day. Why don't you give me some nutrients? And I said, you give it a pack of Doritos. And it's like, I don't know what to do with this. Please give me something. And she starts laughing, but I don't ever want to say like, you need to watch your weight or, you know what I mean? She's growing and she's going to go through the little baby fat stage or whatever you call it to prepare to grow and stuff. That's just how it is. But like, I'm explaining to her, like, I guess in a sense, I don't know if Jens would say it to your kids, but I'm like, you're probably always going to have some Doritos. She loves them.
Yeah.
But I was like, don't make that the meal. You know what I mean? Like sit down, eat a little piece of steak or something that mom's fixed for us, worked hard. She's worked all day and trying to feed us.
Yeah.
Sit down and at least eat some of it. Try it. Try this, try that. And then you can still have a snack or something. You know what I mean? I'm not going to shut down everything, But I'm like, we can't have snacks as like the meal. That's not what it's supposed to be for. And I try to joke because, sometimes kids think you're getting on to them and it makes it worse. But it's like I do it on the most bland stuff. Like I'm not asking her to eat asparagus or, something that you kind of got to have a taste for.
Yeah.
It's mostly like some steak at Harlan and Porter's eating. So I know like it's kid friendly. It's just got salt and pepper on it. There's no weird seasonings. And she'll eat some on it, and like chicken with she don't like no skin or nothing on it. It's weird. She likes nuggets, but like a really good piece of chicken, like baked chicken thigh or something with a crisp on top, it's like gross. Get that out of the way. I just want the most bland. I'm like, you eat those nuggets. I said, do you even know? One day I was trying to get her kind of motivated. I said, if you watched them make chicken nuggets and grind up that stuff, you would not want chicken nuggets. This is like a fresh piece of chicken that mom has fixed. It's the closest we can get to like, a healthy piece of chicken. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about the injecting stuff in it, but like, that's what we got. And I said, you like, your body needs that. And I get her to eat some eggs and some pieces of steak, and that's about it. I hope her palate changes because her mom was picky, and now Camille eats steak and eggs and chicken, But my boys are doing good, but I guess that's too about her eating and why I'm looking into what's in food and things is because of her kids. Like, I feel like if you can help them at least be healthy up to, what would you say, like teenage years?
Yeah.
If you can kind of make sure they don't get overweight or try to help them figure it out, then they got a better shot at it. But like if they're an overweight kid, and not just a little, I'm talking some kids get a lot overweight. I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I worry about that because the way I was, I'm like, I don't want that for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here trying to figure, like, while they're eating and having fun, I'm over here calculating, like, what do I need to do? Camille sits down or makes dinner and they won't eat. Yeah. Well, they're going to eat something. It's like, okay, will you compromise? I guess make her some chicken fries and I guess that's not the best, but it's also not, chips. Yeah. It's got some protein in it. Yeah. It's got some stuff. So I'm like, maybe it'll get better, but I'm sure people can comment or whoever's listening, like kids, some eat whatever, like Porter and Harlan. Harlan's a little picky, but Porter eats. But Bella, I don't know what to do. I don't know if you guys have a kid like that or.
Yeah, I've got a redhead. It's about the same way.
Well, she's redheaded too.
She'll actually will pick the skin off of chicken fries.
Yeah,
that's how picky she is. And
is that the middle one?
Yeah, she's redheaded too.
Yeah,
we actually had her blood work done, and they said her vitamin D was low, and her cholesterol was high. Huh. And we told her, we picked her. It was like, you're just eating too many chips. That's all it causes. And she's a chip eater too.
What's her chip? Bella's is Doritos.
She likes about any kind.
Just any kind?
Yeah, she'll eat any kind of chip.
Harlan's is the yellow bag Lay's. Just a classic. Not even the Ripples or Ruffles or whatever. Just
that's different.
regular Lay's, like the most bland, just salty chip. Yeah. What about yours?
So my oldest son, where he's autistic, it's like a level above that. Like it's got to be, which I've not fully experienced it. I've been reading it into it and people that's at his level. So apparently, like, there was a dad, lives in Lexington. So Wendy's, like, his kid would only eat Wendy's chicken nuggets, and he was autistic. And it, they had the red box. Well, okay, they came out with a Halloween chicken nugget box. The kid seen it, and he's like, no. And the dad actually got on social media and is like, Wendy's, what's going on? I need these red. And they sent this dude, like, a gift card too, and like 500 of the open chicken nugget boxes. So when he got the kid boxes, like he would go home, switch it, and give it to him. So my boy's like that too. Like he's going to be I can see it in the way he eats only what he recognizes.
Yeah.
And then what he really, really, really likes, he will eat no matter what. He's coming home, like for example, from the gym yesterday. He likes Burger King's chicken fries. I didn't know this.
Not because they're softer or something.
He will fight you over them. I didn't know that. And Heather's like, yeah, get him some chicken fries. I'm like, who wants a stinking nasty old chicken fry? I come home and he done eat spaghetti, and I know he's full. I mean, tackles me like for a chicken fry from Burger King, you know. If I made them in the air fryer, no, he wouldn't eat them.
And he loves rice too, don't he?
Oh
That
God,
Mexican.
Well, that's funny.
That's
You
the
said
funniest thing ever.
you said air fryer. Bella likes hers warmed up and like droopy, soggy in the microwave.
Addison's the same exact way.
It's like,
It's got to be just lukewarm.
yeah, just kind of
a
just.
little raw.
I'm like, Bella.
Give me that blue rare chicken nugget right there.
But his son, he was at Mexican with us the other day, and he was just eating the fire out of it, and then he started putting it in his shirt too. And he was saving it for later. I know what he was doing. So I thought about doing that.
You don't understand it. Like I'm telling you, last night. So with that chicken fry, I just sitting there. I'm tired last night or whatever. I look over and he's like, got the chicken fry. He's taking it in half. And I swear to you, he's throwing one in his mouth like this and throwing the other piece on the floor, taking another piece, and then throwing. I'm like, dude.
He's feeding Baxter.